Can either of you take us through kind of what the emotions are like right now?
Take the lead on this one.
Okay. Well, it's really tough seeing one of our key players go down in the middle of a game and then seeing a stretcher come out. That is really tough for the whole team to see, especially it being KJ, because, we're all united as one. We all care for one another a lot, but, this is just a thing that we're just going to have to pray about for her, for our team, and just keep moving on to the next game and just mentally stay together and just be composed as possible.
Now you came up so big at the end of that game, taking the charge and taking the big shots. Can you just take me through that and where that effort comes from?
Well, I think the effort definitely comes from just loving my team. I know that they're going to also compete for me, and I'm just going to compete for them. That's just how it is. I have an awesome coaching staff, an awesome school, awesome community that just really, I know that has my back, and so it makes it easier to just give it my all out there.
I'm gonna jump on that. Jack's the kind of player where it's like, 9 out of 10 times. There's sometimes, like a game slippage or whatever, Jack's gonna be there. Like, she's the most accountable person on the team. She's yet to not show up for a game for us. So, I'm really proud how she played today. It was incredible.
And if you practice taking charges, how are you able to just get in there and get the offensive foul?
I think it's just right place, right time. That really, I don't practice that. I just honestly hope that they barrel through me, so then we can get that call. Because it's such an emotional change in the game. It's frustrating. I've had charges taken on me, and it is frustrating. So it's definitely something that, it kind of just happens.
Marah, you were away for a couple games.
Mm-hmm.
How important was it for you to be, or how meaningful was it for you to be back for this one and to get this result? How nice is that?
I was telling Coach, I said, I gotta be back for this game. Whatever timeline we gotta push. I was pushing myself when I was here. This is a really big game. Not only just a number on the stat sheet, a win, but this is an emotional win for us. And I wanted to show out in my first game that no team can step into the brick and beat us. And it's showed these past couple of years. We really defended home court well, and so that's kind of what I wanted to bring to the game today.
I know you're still really young yourself, but a lot of freshmen playing this game for you. It's a big difference from last year.
Yeah.
What do you make of everybody stepping up for you who was playing this game for the first time?
We've gone through so many trials and tribulations this season. A lot of stuff has been thrown at us, and I'm just so proud of every person on the team. We've just been pivoting as a whole together, and it's been really great to be a part of and see how we're growing this group from 1 to 14.
What changed after their opening 19-5 run? What did you guys do to be able to what specifically were you guys able to do to come back from that?
They were hitting a lot of threes on us, and that was something our game plan. We said we got to limit the threes because it's showed in the games previous to us. They've been a great three-point shooting team, and we'll give them credit. They were hitting a lot of shots, and they were moving the ball well at the beginning. So we said we got to be more disruptive, and we got to take away their primary actions and primary looks, and make them play us for the whole shot clock. Because even though we don't have numbers per se with all these injuries and every person we're defending, and we defend five of us, and give it our all every time. So
that's what's special about our team is we don't have one person on our team that's going to give up.
Yeah.
We hold each other accountable. If you're going to step up and compete for me, I'm going to step up and compete for you, because that's just how it has to be. Limited players as well. We don't have chances, and I'm so proud of our freshmen as well for really taking on a incredibly hard role. It's definitely not easy, and Ella stepping up in her game, truly. Natalie doing an excellent job taking care of the ball and getting us organized. It's fun to see as well, just how much they've grown from the summer to now.
What was going through your mind at the free throw line right after KJ's injury?
I'm gonna make these for her. Yeah, I didn't really feel any pressure. I truly wanted to make these free throws for that girl, because and her mom even, and her dad, it was heartbreaking to see them. They both had tears, and they were stressing because their daughter's down. So even as a team, we were all it hurt really bad to see her in that situation. So I also had the confidence because I have my team that backs me as well, and they were like, you know what, Jack, you got this, you got it. And so it really was to KJ.
Was that an automatic decision by Coach Binford to have you shoot?
Yes, it was between it was between Taylor and I, and Ben wanted me to take the shot, and so I was like, all right, I'm a little cold, but I got this.
That is your final Cat Grizz at home. Just what does Montana State mean to you?
Man, Montana State is my family. There are so many good people in this community, so many good years of different teammates and different teams as well. I'm forever so grateful for the journey that I have been given, and my journey wasn't easy. I was, going through illness and injuries, and I had a head coach and a coaching staff that always believed in me and pushed me to be the best that I possibly can. And maybe some teams don't know who Maddie Jack is, but I'm here to stay for this season. So, yeah.
After a game like this, given kind of the ups and downs of the season, maybe most specifically with injuries, but to have a performance like this against that kind of team rival, what do you think your team has learned about itself, or what do you hope that you've proved to other teams, because you got 13 more conference games to go?
I think that it shows we're not about to roll over and die with any team, Like, we're going to come and we're going to fight no matter who we're up against. And that's something that's been consistent for us.
Yep, 110%. We definitely aren't going to roll over and die. I mean, yes, we're going to have some tough games, potentially some tough losses, but it's not going to matter. We're going to show up every time.
Yep.
We're going to show up. We're going to play to the best of our ability.
And 10 straight home wins over the Grizz. Just how special is that, and what makes this place? Why do you think you guys, the many versions of this team, have been able to beat the Grizz here?
I've been part of 2 of them, and they're both an electric game. Like, the community here is amazing. They show so much support for us, and I just love being part of this environment. And even though I'm only 2 games deep in this series at home, like, I just feel like it's just only going to keep getting better and better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I've been a part of a lot of them, and it really is the electricness of our crowd. Like, man, we do feed off of our crowd. We love having our community come out and support us, and our women's basketball. It really means a lot to us, and we want to show that. Yes, we're gonna come out and compete for you guys, since you guys took time out of your day to come and support us.